Hello, this is Nick George with Cloud's Diamond Sharpening, just to show you a video on these Wahl diamond coated 5-in-1 blades to the Wahl Bavera or Wahl Arco. Also fits the new Andis 5-in-1. But we'll go down and explain why you should buy a more expensive blade or why you shouldn't. Okay, so they're coated with this black stuff, diamond like carbon, DLC. Basically, it's paint. So if you look at it, it's black, of course. After it's sharpened, it turns silver. So it's just like a regular blade, so you're paying extra for the paint. If you have a sharpener that can sharpen these, like if you're one of my customers, I don't really recommend buying these. They're cheaper metal underneath. So what I recommend buying these for, if you don't want to pay to get them sharpened, or you don't have a sharpener around you and you don't have time to send them to get sharpened, these are great because they stay sharper longer. But once they get sharpened one time, they're actually worse than the silver ones. In my experience, they're harder to get sharpened, so that means they're a different kind of metal, which is softer, and you don't really want softer metal. It'll just go dull faster. So once the carbon is gone, the diamond-like carbon is gone, these are really not any good and you pay extra for them. So if you have a sharpener, just go ahead and save yourself the money and buy the silver ones. And I can sharpen them. I can also sharpen these, and they are sharp, but I don't really cut hair, so I don't know if they last as long without the black diamond-like coating. It's just my theory. It probably doesn't last as long since the metal is softer underneath, but it has a harder like surface. But these surfaces have to be reshaped because once they get flat, they are dull. And if, you know, a lot of people sharpen on a block and they don't stay sharp for very long. Well, that's exactly right. You have to hollow these blades out. Gotta be like that, or they don't stay sharp as long, because once the sides start bowing up, it stops cutting. So once again, if you like these blades, you can continue to buy them. I can sharpen them. I just don't see why you'd spend the extra money when the silver ones will probably last longer than these after I sharpen them anyway. I decided to extend this video a little bit by putting the ones together that I sharpened and I showed you earlier in the video. Oil is your best friend. If you want these blades to last the longest, it helps beat off dirt if it goes through dirt. It keeps your sharpening longer, and it doesn't wear down the metal as fast because it's less friction. So I put a little lube in the cam just because there'll be friction and it'll melt that little plastic piece in there, or the guide, whatever you want to call it. To engage these, I usually turn it on, pop it in the bottom here. Okay, time to test. Please cut, this will be super embarrassing. Can't cut no better than that. This is thicker than hair. So we'll just go ahead and try hair after this. You can try it on multiple settings. Okay, and to disengage this, you could turn it off. To disengage this, I see this a lot, and people break these platforms and they're kind of expensive. Pulling it straight off, it breaks this little tab right here. So you pop it from the top of the teeth and then pull it off. Put it on, pop it in the back first, and then pop it on. Okay, so now we'll try this diamond coated blade, which is now silver underneath because it has to be resurfaced. You need both sides to be matching patterns. Got this hair here. cut like a champion. Or, you know, hit like Mike Tyson. So this is an Andis 5-in-1 blade. How do I know that? Because it has 5 settings. So the older ones used to not fit the Barbero, but now they do, and they have the same platform, so it's really cool. They're interchangeable now. So we're gonna sharpen this up. It's just sort of kind of severing the hair. See, it's not cutting very good. We'll sharpen it. Alright, here we go. I hope this cuts because it's going to be super embarrassing if it doesn't. So 5-in-1 blades can be sharpened by the right people. I mean, I don't know what else you can ask for, but that's pretty awesome. Send them in today, do not delay, and I'll get them sharp for you. Thank you for this wonderful adventure. I hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you later.